There we go. 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 Trying to get these lights just right. Trying to get the lights just right. I think I got it. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone out there. I hope everyone is doing well. I am going to style my mustache today in honor of Brett Christmer's Monkey Farts Monday. Let me see. Mirror the video off. There we go. I think that's better. So now when I show it, it should say the right thing. But in honor of Brett Christmer's Monkey Farts Monday, where he gives away 2 tins every Monday on Instagram, I'm going to style up my mustache, but I'm going to use the first wax I ever got from Brett, which is Redwood Embers. I absolutely love this scent. So, happy Valentine's Day, happy Monday. I hope all of you are well. I hope that your Monday is going over well, but I'm going to do a Monkey Farts Monday shaping using the Brett Christmer's Redwood Embers. To me, this smells like an amazing, like red hot candy. You know, those little red hot candies that you would chew on. Oh my God, it's got this wonderful like cinnamon aroma. So, hello, how are you? So that's what I'll be doing today. If I comb my mustache, I'm going to be using my mustache key. I don't know if I will. It all depends on how the wax goes in, whether I will comb it again. I did it yesterday, and every time you comb it, you run the risk of thinning the wax out a little bit, but it does help to align the hair. So I try to do that as much as I can before I start to shape. I don't know really what mustache I'm going to make today. I'm just going to see how the hairs react. Basically, I just took a shower. I blow dried my mustache, trying to get it to go back towards my ears a little bit to stave off it leaning forward. And if you see, this side's already wanting to tip forward. So I do that to try to combat that. Hola, how are you? I hope you're having a wonderful Monday. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there. So without further ado, in honor of Brett Christmer's Monkey Farts Monday, where he gives away 2 different tins on Instagram, I'm going to be using his Redwood Embers, which has a wonderful, like red cinnamon candy, red hot. If you guys can see, I still got a little pink in from doing the Movember heart-shaped mustache on Friday. I'm hoping this stuff comes out before too long, right? So that is the room temperature consistency, right? So it's pretty firm. It's like 69 degrees in my house, so that's pretty good. Hello, Switzerland. Now, for your mustache, make sure it's dry. Make sure that it is free of oil. Wax is oil soluble, so if you put beard oil in or beard balm, what's going to happen is as you put the wax in, it's not going to firm back up. It'll stay kind of tacky or mushy, and then it won't allow you to make any cool shapes. So, without further ado, what you do, scrape out a little bit, right? I'm using my thumb, but you can use a guitar pick. A lot of the companies will send guitar picks with theirs. Put a little bit between your fingers, and if you squeeze, right? See how it's sticky? Well, I'm going to change that consistency to make it more pliable by rubbing it between my fingers, right? Now, if you look at it, it's not as sticky, and you can see how it coats the fingers. Start in the middle and work your way out, right? And because of your breath, this area is going to soften first, right? Or loosen, which means the wax may not hold as well throughout the day. So if you put it on in layers, that tends to help some. Oh my God, this smells absolutely amazing. I tell you, Brett Christmer has some of the best scented waxes out there. They're all pretty much like a medium hold. Red, green, suspender. Some guys are open books. Actually, I got this as a gift from a buddy of mine at work, but the colors work out pretty neat. I've got black and red as well. some of the breath best. Yeah, I kind of messed that up, didn't I? Hey, what's going on, England? So, like I said, in honor of Monkey Farts Monday, where Brett Christmer gives away 2 different tins on Instagram, I am using the Redwood Embers, which has a delightful aroma of like a red hot candy. So there's definitely like a cinnamon. Oh my God, it absolutely smells amazing. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone. So I just put a little bit between the 2 fingers, and I do what I call the pinch and slide. Not right now. I'm not taking any live requests while I'm shaping. I found that I have a tendency of messing up when I do. Start in the middle, and I'm coating the top and back layer, or front and back layer. Now you can see most of that wax has transferred from my fingers into my mustache. I also pull a little bit just to give some tension and go towards my shoulder, because I might go with a Hungarian. If I don't go with the Hungarian, then I can easily pull it into an open curl or a closed curl. Pinch and roll. I don't know what a pinch and roll is. All right, we're going to do it a little bit more. Now, what's recommended is that you scrape out about the size of a pea, right? So if I ball this up a little bit, that's about the size of a pea, maybe a little bit bigger. Squish it between your fingers, right? And see how sticky that is? This is straight up beeswax. Well, it's beeswax and a little bit of different oils. You change the consistency and make it more pliable by rubbing it between your fingers. Now look, right? It doesn't stick as much. This will help coat your mustache. It'll get it in between the hairs a little better. And then as it cools, it'll firm up. So always start here and work your way out. And the reason being is your breath will soften the wax throughout the day. So the more that you come back here, the more that you coat it, the longer that wax will stay firm, if that makes sense. Now, one of the things I've also learned to combat the mustache tipping forward is I like to turn it a little towards my ear. Just a little bit like that, right? And then as it starts to firm up, I will fix it. But mustaches, at least mine and several other people, they tend to tip forward or turn forward. So that's one way that I try to combat it. Also, like when I get out of the shower, and you can see that wax is gone off of my fingers. After I get out of the shower and it's a little bit damp, I'll either continually brush it back towards my ear, or I'll run a hairdryer on very low heat kind of away from my face and just brush it back to get it to fall that way. And then it tries to come around on its own anyways. Keep breathing on it. Yes, breathing breathing through your nose, breathing through your mouth will soften the wax through here the fastest. The ends, not so much, because you're not doing a whole bunch with the ends, right? It's not near your mouth. It's not near your breathing. I'm doing well. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there. So I was using mostly the right hand to start in the middle and work my way out, and I call it the pinch and slide. I'm trying to keep the hairs aligned like this. I don't want them all twisted around and doing this stuff because they can come apart, or if I need to run a comb through it later, I don't want the hair like this because you run the risk of yanking hairs out. If I comb my mustache, I will use my mustache key, which is pretty awesome. If you are interested, the link is in my bio via my drum page. Comes in a great little container. Anyways, carry it right on my keychain. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little wax on this hand, and then I'm going to start getting just the ends, because as you can see how the hair is kind of coming apart. So I'm going to put a little wax there, and then while that sets or cools, I'm going to move to the other side and start styling it. Plus it gives me, by doing the one side first, it gives me a guide to shape this one so it looks somewhat symmetrical, right? True symmetry, I don't think really exists. I'm just going to scrape out some. And for those of you joining later, that is the room temperature consistency. So at like 70 degrees, it's relatively firm. I'm going to take it out, change fingers. I have not used Fable, any of their products yet. So about the size of a pea, right? You may want to start with something a little smaller. Okay, see how sticky it is? Rub it between the fingers, not only to warm it, but you're making it more pliable. Now what I'm going to do is just put it on the ends, right? Because I want those hairs to kind of stick together. Run it all the way out. Sorry, I didn't mean to go all quiet. I'm just trying to focus, make sure I grab up some of the straggler hairs. My mustache is actually a little too long right now for my comfort. I should probably trim it back to about here to be able to get the imperials. But I've been growing it out, trying to do different things like white beard. Movember had asked me to make a heart-shaped mustache for Valentine's Day so they could share it out on their Instagram page. So I needed it to be a little bit longer to come down and do it like that. I cannot braid it, but I have had my mustache braided. So if you check my, oh, thank you for the roses. If you check my Bear Braided and Bearded playlist, you'll see where I've had it braided. You'll see me without a mustache, and you'll see me with the beard that I had. All right, so going to take my mustache key. Make sure that this side, the hairs are still aligned, right? Oh, thank you so much. The TikTok hat. You know, I thought that was like a Philadelphia Phillies hat. Or, yeah. I was so wrong, right? All right, so now that I've got this side kind of looking okay, I'm going to start in on the other side. Scrape it out. And I'm going to be starting with this hand. It's always good to go back. Let me move my key here. It's always good to go back, wipe off the hands. What you don't want is wax buildup, and these hands get really tacky because if you stick your hands in there, it'll stick. So later when you're making an adjustment, you don't want your hand to stick and pull the mustache apart. When was the last time you shaved up here? That was December 2018. Any tips for growing a mustache longer? Make sure that you keep it healthy. Wash it with like a beard cleaner, okay, so you don't strip out the oils that the hair needs. Then, and start right here in the middle and work your way out. I'm gonna have to fix those guys right there. Use a beard oil and a beard balm on days that you're not styling. Make it as healthy as possible so that it grows to its fullest potential. Now, hydration, a good exercise program, eating protein are all good things that promote healthy hair growth. Now, it doesn't mean that you're suddenly going to have like, a Viking beard, but it'll allow you to grow your mustache to its fullest potential. Oh, thank you. Bad habit of chewing. Yeah, that was the same thing here. I made the commitment when I started growing mine out that I was not going to chew on it. I was dared at work to grow a beard for a year. So I took that challenge and I said, I want to see what my mustache is going to do. And I knew that these hairs were going to come in later on. So I was like, I can't chew it. So what I would recommend is start waxing it and getting it away from your mouth, right? It doesn't have to be super long, but I know how irritating it is when it's hanging over your mouth. You could also go check out my friends, the Mustache Mate. This little tool, you push up your mustache and then that way you're not chewing on it. Am I a firefighter? No, I am not. I did want to be a firefighter as a kid, but I joined the Army and then, after the Army, I stuck with computers. Now, it looks like I yanked one little hair. That's not bad. The average mustache has about 600 hairs in it, so you're going to shed some hairs. That's normal. Hello, Greece. Everything's good today. Happy Valentine's Day for everybody out there. If you don't have somebody special in your life, don't worry. You're special to me, right? I love all you guys. Right, here we go. So if you see sticky, rub it between your fingers. Hey there. I found in pain eating looks mustache mate from, look good, mate from UK. Oh, awesome. Do you put hairspray on your whiskers? I have before, but typically I don't. And the reason I say that is let me start right here in the middle, work my way out, and then I'll try to answer it. So I'm used to wax, okay? Now, I've been using wax the longest. I know how to make adjustments. I know how to fix it. I'm pretty comfortable with the process. I did use some got-to-be glue so that I could say that I've done it. And the process is somewhat foreign to me. What they recommend is put it on your fingers and put it into your mustache. Sorry about that. A little coffee burp. And rub it out. And my fingers stick to the mustache a whole lot, and I was just like, wow, I don't use wax, just oil. Yeah, you can put beard oil in, brush it back, blow dry it. You could use some rollers while it's damp, let it set for a while. What is the secret? Secret to growing a big mustache? A lot of it is genetics and time, and then outside of that is commitment, right? You got to commit to it. Make a time-oriented goal, right? I always tell everybody, grow a beard. Because if you're growing just a mustache, you're going to have a tendency to want to clean around it while you're shaving. And you never know. You could take away some hair that you need at month 6 or 9, what have you. And did you have a mustache in your army? Yeah, I did, but it was a little pencil mustache. The regulations for mustaches are absolutely crazy. I still can't grow a beard. Yeah, some people can't. So I'm at 37 months. I have had 4 major trims taking 8.5 inches off of each side of my mustache. I don't like it typically this long because it gets, if you can see on this side, see how thin that is out on the end? I can't make my favorite mustache, which is an imperial, right? Because an imperial, to me, what I like to make out of the imperial goes thick, down to a thin point into a curl. Thank you so much. I'm at 37 months. I've had 4 major trims where I've taken off 8.5 inches off of each side. And I did that because I wanted to trim it down. Because if you look, it's getting a little long. The hairs don't grow at the same rate. I mean, I'm pulling hair from up here, over here, down here, and across the middle. Somebody asked, what am I going to do with these middle hairs? I will stick those up. As the wax starts to firm, I will try to pull those in. But as you can see, those hairs are trying to stay loose because I'm talking and my warm breath is kind of doing it. That's what I have, an imperial handlebar. Yeah, I love the imperial handlebar. If you guys go and look at my my outro from most of my videos, the logo I use in that is an imperial. And I absolutely love the imperial. Yeah, the thumbnail, just scraping it out. There are, let me see if I have some sitting around. I have some somewhere, but I have the guitar picks. A lot of the companies will send them. I typically don't get enough. I feel I have more control when I'm scraping it out. So, I don't put anybody to shame. Don't feel ashamed. Your mustache is as good as mine, right? And that's coming straight from me. Oh, thank you so much. You would not shave my mustache. That would be assault. Besides, I'd bite you, right? I'm a biter. I always say that out there. That's my default. For anybody that knows me, I say, what happens if we're going to get in a fight? And they all say, you're a biter. Yes, I am. I would bite you. Imagine making your mustache your entire personality. No, my mustache is the door opener, right? I have a personality beforehand. I lived in Michigan. I'm originally from Michigan, Port Huron, Michigan. But my mustache is more or less like the door opener, right? Like wearing a really nice suit or, you know, something of that nature. My mustache has opened a lot of doors for me, but it's me that goes through that door, if that makes sense to you, right? Right? Does that make sense? What kind of wax am I using? Yes, so sorry. So in honor of Brett Christmer's Monkey Farts Monday, where he gives away 2 tins every Monday on Instagram, I'm using the first wax he ever sent me, which is Redwood Embers. This has an amazing, like, red cinnamon hot candy smell. Oh my God, Escanor! It absolutely smells amazing. So this was the first wax that he sent me that I used, and I fell in love with it. It just is a really good medium wax, great aroma. Pretty much if Brett Christmer says, like, he makes the Donut Explorer line too. And he's got one called Warm Cinnamon Roll. And let me tell you what, it smells like warm cinnamon. It is absolutely amazing. I get a lot of compliments on my stash. You're right. It just cracks the door open. Yeah, I mean, pretty much everybody, hello, Molinero Snake Labs is on. Am I going to compete in Austin this weekend? I wish I could. So the Austin Facial Hair Club is having a competition this weekend. I cannot be on a plane and out there this weekend. I am trying to see if I can make arrangements to go out to the Springfield competition like May 7th, I think. Does your mustache make doing anything difficult? Well, until I learned how to eat and not chew on it, but I do have a mustache mate which can push the mustache up. I usually part it or I'll style it away from my mouth. Other than that, no, it doesn't make anything. Like when I wear a mask, it basically just pushes it up against my face like that. So I'll do what I call a maintenance day. I'll put beard oil and beard balm in. So it's not too bad. Looks really stupid. Oh, that's your opinion. No, I respect that you have that opinion. I like my mustache, so I've always wanted a big, like, bare knuckle boxing mustache. So this mustache helped me get into a bare knuckle boxing film last year where I played the character Jimmy Allen, who fights against the main character, which is Alexander the Brain. It's a film by Oddity Productions. Should be out relatively soon. I think they were trying to get it into one of the film festivals. So the rules are, if you apply to get it in, say, the Sundance Film Festival, then you can't have the film anywhere else until it's in that festival. I am at 37 months. I have taken 8.5 inches off of each side based on 4 major trims. So now I'm waiting for the mustache to firm back up, right? So as I was showing you guys, that's the firmness at room temperature, right? So at 70 degrees, this is giving Tom Selleck a run for his mustache. Talked to a lot of people in my community to get, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be a mustache ambassador. Why? I had a beard down to here, and it was an amazing beard, right? But everywhere I looked, there were amazing beards. Nobody was really running with a mustache, so I decided to take the beard off to try to inspire others to grow mustaches. Why? If you look at any of the mustache beard competitions, what you'll get 3-4 guys maybe competing in a styled handlebar category. You look over at the beard section, there's like 30-35 guys. Why? Growing a beard outside of just a little bit of maintenance doesn't take a whole lot of effort. But when you do a big mustache, there's styling, you got to change the way you eat a little bit, because what you don't want to do is you don't want to chew on the hair. Sam Elliott's got none on you, brother. So my mustache is named Elliot Norris. I made the joke one day about Sam Elliott and Chuck Norris having a baby, and it could be my mustache. Hence, Elliot Norris was born, and that's where the legend came from. Love the stash, working on myself. Excellent. My handlebars don't get extremely big, so that's one of the reasons I choose the Imperial. Yeah, to me, I think the Imperial is a beautiful mustache. You're a real bozo. Why? That's a pretty generic statement. You're a bozo. Okay, thank you. That's awesome, man. What if you have a thin mustache and it mostly sticks up? Look at the Dolly mustache, right? My buddy Troy took first place in the nation with his Dolly. It's a thinner type mustache with the ends kind of going up. So you don't have to have a big full mustache, to try to make big bars or big circles. Hello, how are you, beautiful mustache? I'm French. Hello, how are you? I have a mustache and a goatee 13 months long. That is so awesome. You need to check out Aaron Johnston. He is like a world goatee champion. I've met him. Really, really awesome dude. Somewhat reminds me of the mustache that the man from Monopoly has. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Can't keep mine out of my mouth. Not sure how to train it. Wax. Start styling. It takes patience, practice, and repetition. Start styling it away so that you get in the habit, you form a good technique, but the hairs will start going away. While it's a little damp, you could brush it till it dries or blow dry it. Get a mustache mate. Go check out Mustache Mate. This little handy thing, you push your mustache up. That way you're not chewing on it. I don't care if I get food in it. What I don't want to do is I don't want to chew it or get it stuck in my teeth. Are you part of the Possum Lodge? Not that I know of. All right, what wax to use? That's a good question. So today is Monkey Farts Monday. Brett Christmer gives away 2 tins of this amazing wax on Instagram every Monday. So in honor of that, I broke out my BSC Redwood Embers, the first wax I ever tried. Absolutely love it. Smells like red hot candies. Seem like an interesting person. I hope so. Oh, I look like Uncle Pecos. Why do they have mustache contests? Well, the main thing that the beard and mustache contests do is they raise money for charity, right? So it's a really awesome cause. Plus it spreads awareness of men's health issues like Movember does. You know, it's great for the community. It's an awesome thing to be a part of. The people you meet, they're truly, truly awesome. A category you should look up is Whiskerina. That's where ladies will make mustaches or beards either out of realistic hair from like llamas and stuff like that, or they'll make artistic mustaches and beards. Truly awesome. Does it collect farts? It's a little far from my butt to collect farts. How do you make it grow? Time and patience. Wash it with like a beard cleaner, right? That's less harsh on your facial hair, doesn't strip out the oils you need. Then use a beard oil and beard balm on the days you don't wax. Why? Because mustache wax is oil soluble. So if you have a bunch of beard oil in and you put the wax on, it'll stay mushy and it won't firm up like this is starting to do. So I don't know what I'm going to do with the mustache. Let's put on the second coat. It is, does it come with a monocle by chance? I wish it did. Although I'd need 2 monocles, so why not just go with glasses, right? All right, so now it's time to put on the second coat. I've let this firm up a little bit. So now I'm going to run it back out towards my shoulder, right? I'm looking for those loose hairs. Now, if you guys watched in the beginning, when I was using my BSC Redwood Embers, I rubbed it a lot between my fingers. So that really changed the consistency, right? Made it more pliable. Now what I'm going to do is I'm only going to rub it a little bit. And the reason for that is I don't want to change the consistency too much. I want it to stay that sticky and I want it to firm back up a little faster, right? Now, one of the things you can do when you're done to speed up the firming process is find some cool air. You could run a cool or a hairdryer on cool. I've heard of guys, and I have done it myself, who will open their freezer and put their face in it a little bit. Now, thankfully, it's wintertime here in Virginia, so I can take my dogs out for about 3-4 minutes, and it'll really, really start to firm up, right? Or harden. That's really what I'm trying to do, is get it to harden. Sorry, I'm focusing here. I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm just trying to really focus because I want it to look nice for you guys on Valentine's Day. And I'll fix it a little bit. Going to clean off the old fingers. So I want it to come down and go out, but it's coming down and taking a hard angle. So I will have to tweak it a little bit. So what I'm doing is my thumb is underneath, my index finger is on top, and then typically what I'll do is I'll pinch it between the thumb and the middle finger and use that top finger to kind of create that loop, if that makes sense. How long on average does it take you to style your mustache in the morning? It takes me about 20 minutes is the average. Here it takes a little bit longer because I'm stopping, I'm talking, I'm really trying to demonstrate what I'm doing. But for the most part, the average time for me now is about 20 minutes. All right, so I'm going to take a little wax, just rub it a little bit. What wax am I using? I am using the Brett Christmas Redwood Embers. Smells like red hot candies. It's in honor of Monkey Farts Monday. We're on Instagram. He gives away 2 tins every Monday. Details are on Instagram on how you could win one. If you already have some, he has details on how you could win another tin. So I'm using my fingers to keep the hairs aligned like this on top of each other, not like that. Coming down, and I'm pinching here, right? And running my index finger so that I'm keeping the hairs kind of together. See, I want it this side. I want this side to look like it. They don't currently, right? So I'm going to have to play with it. Now, if you are putting wax on, like right now, this is still just a tiny bit soft. It hasn't quite firmed up as much as I would like. If I keep tacking on more and more, like more gobs of, gobs and gobs more of wax, then it's not going to let it come back to that room temperature consistency, which is firm, right? And that's really what I want it to do, is I want it to come back to being firm. Yeah. See, now I like this side more, and this side needs to come up a little, right? I call this like my Hungarian. Hungarian is typically it's more natural, right? No styling aids in it. But it's a long mustache that kind of comes out like that. And yeah, I got to fix the tip. Can you put some curls in it? I'm trying not to today. I have many times. Curl the tip, please. No, I don't want to. I want this one. I curled them yesterday. I did a live on Instagram, I think it was. And I was using West Y. And the mustache wasn't behaving. So I just bent the tips over. But today, this is the style I want to go with today. I want to do this like Hungarian. This is actually a tough mustache for me to make because I'm trying to get these slopes, is the only word I can think of, to be at the same angle and then just out and up just a little bit at the end. What about the few hairs under your nose? That's the toughest part for me. All you can do is keep going over it with the wax, because the more I talk, the more I breathe, all of that stuff, this warm air is going to loosen it. So the more you keep coming back here, the longer it's going to hold together. You ever pick up weights with your stash? No. I have had my my mustache braided. I have a playlist called Bare Braided Bearded, right? I can't braid it, right? I don't have the patience for it, and I got big sausage-like fingers. So I've asked like my daughter to braid it. My wife has braided it for me. And I have Viking beads that I'll put in it. Oh, see this side? Got to tweak it. Sorry, I get all quiet when I'm concentrating, right? I'm at that age now where, like, if I'm driving and there's music on, I turn it off so I can see better, right? That's the age I'm at. I'll tweak it a little bit more here in a second. What I need is I need it to firm up a little bit before I tweak it some more, right? Because if I keep grabbing it and I keep doing stuff with it, it's not going to firm up as much as I would like. All right. Does it mess up when you put on a shirt? Yeah, it can. That's why I put my shirt on first. If I put another shirt on, it's going to be a button-up shirt. Going to bring the bread back someday. No idea what that means. I drew your mustache, man. Well, thank you very much. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get the wax back to this consistency, right? And you change it by rubbing it between your fingers. You make it more pliable. I'm half Asian, so the best I can grow is a wispy inch from the corner of my mouth. Yeah, some things are out of your control. My mustache or my facial hair was patchy and thin in a lot of spots until I hit my 40s. And then I don't know what happened. It just suddenly was like growing everywhere. So now I get hair on my nose. I get hair on my ears. So be careful what you wish for. You're my inspiration. Oh, thank you so much. Can you recommend a good unscented wax? So Brett Christmer makes unscented as well. Can You Handlebar? Theirs is unscented. Most mustache wax makers have an unscented version. Now, does that mean it doesn't have any smell? No. You'll still be able to smell the beeswax or the pine rods and that kind of stuff, but it means that they haven't added a fragrance oil in order to change it. Like this one, this Redwood Embers, smells like red hot cinnamon candy, so I absolutely love it. But Can You Handlebar Primary is a medium wax that I used a lot. Death Grip, theirs smells like pine rosin for the most part. Sudden Death's got a little more beeswax in it. Bare Bones has got a little more pine rosin in it. Yeah, that's looking not too bad. I might tweak it a little bit. This side's a little thicker right here. And I'm trying to push it together without disrupting the flow of the hair like that. If I start pushing it and bend this over, then it'll start pulling apart. And then I'll go over that tip with a little bit more wax. Because that's what I want it to do. I want it to curl like that side. But I got to let it firm up just a tiny bit. And I'll tweak it here in a minute. All right, let me see. You're an inspiration of mine. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Always got to get dressed. Yeah, as Rookie was saying, you always got to get dressed first. Let me see. I have a beard and a stash that I curl, but I want to go just the stash. Any tips? You mean style just the mustache or take the beard off? I would definitely take some time to go through and analyze. Going to take my mustache comb here and just run the comb through lightly, because the right here is got a little extra wax in it. And what I'm trying to do is spread that wax so that it stays a little better. See, this side of my mustache likes to go towards you and then that way. This side goes down. So that's what I fight with here and there to get them to look symmetrical. Oh yeah, it's starting to firm up a little bit. And I'll definitely have to tweak it. Thanks for pointing that out. Most think it shouldn't have any. Jolly old fat man, what's going on? Here is a gentleman that I believe has some products in it. So definitely go give him a follow. Have a beer stash, but I want to go with just a stash. Any tips? Okay, Death Grip, pretty awesome. You look like a mafia gangster. What is the red award for? This one? So this is my second place national ribbon from 2022. Or 2021. This is my first place for nationals. So for 2020, I was the #1 handlebar mustache in the United States. So you're OCD. Yeah, you really can't like have OCD and try to shape a mustache, because if you're always trying to get perfection, you're going to be let down, right? You're going to be let down. I always thought that I needed to have, say, a competition-ready mustache every single day, and I got so frustrated with myself. It's me, Mario. So I'm almost done. So let me talk over a couple things as I let it set, and then I will most likely fix this after I go outside and fix this side a little bit. Try to get them to where they're bending at the same point. But I won't bore you with all the teeny tiny little tweaks I'm going to do. But I'm going to bend that back towards my ear a little bit to try to get it under control. See how it's all wiggly? I'll fix it. All right. So today is Monkey Farts Monday. Over on Instagram, BSC_Enterprises gives away he gives away 2 free tins of this mustache wax every Monday. So he has details on how you could win one of these 2 tins. What wax did I use from Brett Krismer? I used his Redwood Embers. This has an amazing, like, red hot cinnamon candy smell. This is like my favorite wax to go back to. It's also the very first one he sent me, so it has a special place in my heart. Today I did comb my mustache with my Mustache Key mustache comb, which is cool because this goes on my keychain and goes everywhere with me. This is my spare one that I usually keep in my box here in my he shed, but I brought it out because I wanted to show you guys. But what's cool about it being metal is if you get a lot of wax buildup in there, just hit it up with a hairdryer and then you can wipe it right out. You can take a little bit of beard oil, drip it on there, rub it around, use a nail brush, get it out. Chicken cut it. I don't understand the reference. Hey, it's me, Mario. So happy Valentine's Day. That's another reason I got on. Happy Monday. I hope that you're having a wonderful Monday. If you do not have someone special, that's okay. We love you, right? We here at the Elliott Nation. And if you're wondering if I named my mustache, yes, I did. It's Elliott Norris. The running joke is one day I posted that if Sam Elliott and Chuck Norris had a baby, it could be my mustache, hence the name Elliott Norris was born. And that's where the legend comes from, right? Chuck Norris and Elliott Norris, if they had a baby, could be my mustache. I'm not saying definitively because I don't have a social security number or birth certificate, right? So, do you wear a mask with it? I do. Typically, if I wear a mask, I do what's called a maintenance day. I'll put beard oil in and then beard balm. Beard oil goes on the skin for the base of the hair. The beard balm goes on the outside to be a leave-in conditioner. The ways that you can keep your hair healthy is make sure that you are cleaning it with some kind of beard cleanser. And the reason is facial soap, head shampoo, can strip out the oils that your facial hair needs in order for that hair to be healthy. This hair up here and this hair down here, they're 2 different, hairs. So by washing it with a beard cleanser, it keeps it a little bit healthier. And then put a beard oil in at the skin, under the hair, and then a beard balm on the top as a leave-in conditioner. And make your hair as healthy as it can be. It's less likely to dry out, have split ends, dead ends, so you don't have to trim it as much. Yeah, the red and green. A buddy of mine at work actually bought this for me for my birthday back in November. So I have grown to really love suspenders. Like when I was younger, I thought overalls were stupid. And then I would put one on and I would wear those things for like a week. Right? Absolutely love. I need to get a pair of overalls again. Name a truck for an edit. How about a Chevy Colorado? That's what I own right now. Now, what edit are you doing? Who's doing editing on my videos? Who's doing that? Yeah, if I could just take it out like that. So I try to keep the hair aligned like that. If you twist it, you're wrapping all the hair in there. And if you need to make an adjustment later and have to put a comb in, then you can pull it loose. Do I speak Hungarian? I do not. But I can use the translate function here on TikTok, which does help. Sometimes it doesn't translate it correctly. How long have you been growing that mustache? Since December of 2018 was the last time that I shaved my upper lip, which is 37 months with 4 major trims, taking 8.5 inches off of each side. Each person's terminal length is different. Your facial hair is determined by genetics and time. You must ask me a question. Yes, I will shave it for later. What would you do if you couldn't grow a beard? I don't know. I'd still be on here, I guess. I'd still be talking to people. I'm a huge fan of Movember, and Movember is more than just mustaches or beards every November. They raise men's health issues. They also raise money since the inception, which I think was 2003. They've raised over $360 million that they have used to fight cancer. Did you know, if you didn't watch my video, men are 3 times more likely to get prostate cancer than women are to get breast cancer, right? You won, everyone. I'm a big fan of Movember, he says. I am. I'm a huge fan of Movember. It's a wonderful organization. One of the things they talk about is men between the ages of 15 and 25 should be doing a testicular check every month. What are you looking for? You're looking for anything that's out of the ordinary, any lumps, right? Because if you catch things early, then it's most likely it's treatable and preventable. Thank you for the roses. When I was 36, I found a lump. So I got with my doctor, who got me over to a urologist, who set me up with a ultrasound, and they found out it was not a cancer-causing tumor or anything like that. So even at 36, you could still be doing it. Hello, Missouri. Don't shave it. That's a piece of art. Yeah, well, I don't intend to. If you notice, hello, England. If you notice the video I posted a little while ago, about 40 to 60 times a day, I get comments that will ask me things like, what would you shave it off for? If you shave it off, the boys will give you 2 million likes. If you shave it off, we'll give you 1 million likes. If you shave it off, we'll give you $1 million. If you shave it off, we'll give you, on and on and on. I've heard it a lot, and it doesn't bother me. I've heard it so much I've made multiple response videos, right? And so the responses I get from the response videos I make for those particular comments, people have called me money hungry trash. They said I'm just out here trying to scam people out of money. And I'm like, anyway, so I made a video for the month of February for those people who say things like, what would you shave it off for? And basically my first pin video says that at the end of February, if the Movember donation link in my bio gets to $250,000, I will shave it off and regrow it. Now, for those of you who want to see me grow my big beard back, get my account to 1 million followers and I will start the beard growing process over 20 months, 24 months, whatever it takes to get back to that length that I had before. This man is such a W for winner, right? How to get the Monkey Farts Monday. Okay. Brett Christmer's Mustache is here on TikTok. He's known as BSC Enterprises on Instagram. Go to Instagram. He usually has a post where he says, this is how you win it for Monkey Farts Monday. So 110 is available for those that don't have it, right? And farting humor. He loves it. If you already have some, he tells you how you could win another tin. And it comes in, you have caffeinated monkey farts, drunken monkey farts, and just plain old monkey farts. To me, the regular monkey fart smells like a fruit cocktail, right? Like those cans you'd get and you get them out. So go over and check out BSC Enterprises on Instagram. And every Monday he gives away 2 tins, right? And he has the details on how you can win them. I don't want to, tell you, oh, you got to do this, and it's actually a little bit different, right? Thank you so much for the roses. Are you from the USA? Yes, I am. I am currently in Virginia of the United States, right? The Commonwealth. See, it's not looking too bad. It's starting to firm up. This is a medium wax. I don't know if you guys can still see. I used this pink hair chalk stick to color my mustache to make a heart-shaped mustache for Movember. I didn't have any red, so I thought, pink will be good enough. But apparently I put a lot more through here than what was needed because Friday is when I did this, and it is now Monday, and I'm wondering if it's going to take a little bit longer to get the pink out. I mean, I don't care about the color, but, if I had a competition, that would definitely be a distractor. You remind me of the Lorax. Thank you so much. Tomatoes. I have no idea what that means. Looking like a firefighter. Thank you so much. Is the hair coffin inside your nose? What? You tell me. Hair coffin? My birthday. Can I have a shout out? Sure thing. Robbie. Is it Robbie ER88 or Robbier 88? Happy birthday, regardless. Happy Valentine's Day as well for everybody out there. Don't forget, today is Monkey Farts Monday. Brett Christmer gives away 2 tins every Monday. I decided to use the Redwood Embers. It was the first wax he ever sent me. Truly amazing. It has that red hot candy aroma. Brett Christmer's scents are spot on. One of my favorites that he has is in the Donut Explorer line, which is warm cinnamon roll. Absolutely love it. Happy Valentine's Day. I can thank you for my husband's mustache addiction. Oh, Pain Train. Yeah, well, I love his mustache, man. He has got a glorious mustache. I'm hoping one day that if I can make it out to nationals, maybe you guys could come out. I would love to see him on stage. I think he's got a first place mustache, no doubt. No doubt. Robbie, happy birthday, Robbie. Well, my name is Bob, or Robert, but I go by Bob, and my mustache is Elliot Norris. You guys have been so awesome today. I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful Valentine's Day today. If you don't have anybody special, know that I care about all of you. I wish I could bring all of you together in one area, all 830,000 of you, and I would try to run a marathon to shake every one of your hands because I truly do appreciate everything that you guys do with your support. I got this free t-shirt from the Mustache Key because you guys support me so well. I also got this free mustache key from him because of the support you guys give me. This hat was free because of the support you guys gave me. Hey, it's me, Mario. Hello, Scotland. I'm hoping to be out to Rugby UK in August and then go over and see my buddy Tom, who's over in the Highlands. The British Beard and Mustache Championship, the 5th annual one, is this August. So I'd like to get out there, but, I got to pay for a plane ticket. I got to pay for a place to stay for the competition. Tom has offered up one of his EcoPods for after the competition, which would be really cool to do. You're going to gim the mustache. Do you mean trim? Yeah, I'm going to be trimming it soon. I wanted to finally do the white beard mustache, but I needed more length. I have done a couple of those now, and thank you guys. I think that video is at 4 million views, which is awesome. Happy birthday and happy Valentine's Day. So, I like an Imperial, like the one that's my logo, which is in my outro, but this mustache is too long for it. The other day I did a mustache, and the tips will come all the way up to basically here. That's way too long for a good Imperial, I think. That's my preference, right? That's my preference. So thank you guys for tuning in. Let's summarize and wrap it up. Thank you, Mustache Key, for the awesome shirt. The Mustache Key that basically hangs on your key ring. You take it anywhere you go. You can comb your mustache. Thank you to Brett Christmer and his Monkey Farts Monday, which you can win one of the 2 tins he offers every Monday. Go over to Instagram, check out BSC. So Bravo Sierra Charlie _ Enterprises. He has the details. Today, I used the first wax he ever sent me. This is Redwood Embers. It's an amazing red hot candy scent to it. Truly, truly awesome. So thank you guys so much. I do truly appreciate your views, your comments. Like I said in the video the other day, I spend about 2 to 3 hours every day trying to go through and interact with as many comments as I can. One night I spent about an hour on one post. When I finished, it had 351 comments. When I got up in the morning, it had 1,300. I could not get to them all. So whatever I can kind of hit in a 2 to 3 hour period every day. So if I don't get to your comment, it is not personal. It's not something that I try to ignore you, but you are very special to me, all of you. Thank you guys very much. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Monday. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Happy Valentine's Day from me. So, you know, for whatever that's worth. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love all of you. Mwah! Thank you. Goodbye.